Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the main event of the evening. Your current reigning defending BFC champion, Johnny Guns Thompson.
Get your ass spread and it won't be in trouble.
125. Bank robbery in progress.
Arms out! Everybody! Yo! How we doing? We doing good! Let's go! Let's go!
The problem is not your jobs, it's your credit. It says here your home was foreclosed back in, let me see here. Oh, 2009. And on top of that, Emily, it is Emily, right?
Yes, Emily.
Okay, anyway, Emily, you recently got back to the workforce, and it says here that you've been having trouble making payments on your student loans.
The only reason being I was unemployed.
Look, I understand. We know it's not your fault. But with a credit score of 415, there's just nothing I can do for you at this time. Have a nice day.
CSI in the lab, we gotta make this priority one. Nobody shoots one of our cops and gets away with it. We're gonna find this guy, we're gonna mess him up. Bad.
Detective Lee, how's your wounded officer?
It's gonna be just fine, Miller, now that he knows the FBI's on the case.
The last 3 robberies, they hit the tellers. This time they hit the vault. They're getting bolder and they're breaking their own rules. Who's the dead civilian?
He was armed. He tried to take on the 2 bad guys. Bad guy number 2 got out the door and engaged our officer there in the parking lot. Wounded the officer before he got away. Our civilian here is the reason why dead bad guy number 1 is a DRT.
It's a high price. What do you have in the suspect?
No ID, nothing on him yet. But we'll have something soon.
Get as much as you can as soon as you can. I want criminal background, work history, affiliations. The sooner we get a positive ID, the sooner we can catch his partner before he pulls another job.
Johnny Thompson.
He's back into town. Figured, hey, why not stop by and have a chat with the old trainer?
Well, come in, damn it. It's close to my bedtime. Want something to drink?
You got a beer?
I'm an old single black man, and you ask if I have a beer?
You still training?
Until I die. Mostly boxing, though.
You see my last fight?
I sure did. Live in Vegas. Couldn't miss it.
Came to ask you a favor. I need you to train me again. I've got a fight coming up. A big one. And the payout's huge.
What happened to your trainer in Vegas?
I dropped him.
Because of your last fight?
In part.
Jesus, Johnny. You have no one to blame but yourself for that fight. I mean, you move slow, your jabs were inconsistent, and you're looking like an amateur with that grappling.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm here.
That picture was taken right before his death.
You know? You're the closest I had to a real father.
Your father was a good man, Johnny. He just couldn't handle temptation. Bank robbery is a dangerous business.
So is fighting.
Be at the gym first thing in the morning.
7 a.m. Thanks for the beer.
Johnny, don't make me regret this.
Our deal was you provide the girls and receive 40% of what we bring in. You're not listening. It's not what I said. We've got overhead. And who do you think checks on the girls to ensure they're turning a profit? You point your fingers and someone else takes the risk. But I'm on the front line, so don't give me that I'm taking all the risk bullshit. I got some other business to attend to. Do yourself a favor. Be by the phone when I call back. Fucking prick. What the hell happened to you? You two guys are all over the fucking news.
Took too long. Brett improvised and decided to hit the vault. Some cowboy with a pistol shot him.
Nice. Looks like you got the whole take. I know it all went to shit today. Maybe we should hit the vaults every time.
Maybe. But it's gonna take more than 2 guys to pull it off.
How many guys you think we need to do the job?
At least 3. 2 on the inside, 1 on the outside as the driver. 4 would be better.
I got somebody for the inside. Johnny Thompson.
Johnny Thompson's back.
He's back from Vegas. He's training here again.
I'll be damned.
Think he'd be interested?
It's in his blood, but I don't know.
Make a great partner, you know? He's smart, he's tough, he's got no fear.
All right, I'll reach out to Johnny, but it's still only 2. We need a wheelman.
How about that young kid who's done some jobs for us in the past? You know, the one who works with his father at the body shop.
Ah, Brennan. Yeah, that kid's got some skills. He's an adrenaline junkie. Hell, he's so crazy he just might do it.
All right, that's 3. Let's keep it at that for right now.
So let's say we hit the vaults and increase our take. We can't clean that kind of volume through the salon. You're talking maybe 3-4 times our current take. Now, Eric, he's done okay laundering the cash, but I don't think he can handle this kind of volume.
All right. We continue to funnel the money from the girls on the street through the nail salon. We use the bank money to get into the real estate business. We hit the banks. You falsify the loan applications for the properties we buy. We launder the money through the mortgages.
I like it.
Hey, you can't do that. Come on, Johnny, turn it up.
Keep the pressure on him. Good. There you go. Good takedown. Get in there. What are you smiling for? The guy's only been training for 2 weeks. Your jabs are weak and your footwork is sloppy. Go hit the heavy bag.
My father heard you were back in town. Told him I had to see it with my own eyes before I believe it.
Whatever you're offering, I'm not interested.
Just came by to say hi. Thought maybe we could catch up, have a drink.
I'm straight now, Jason. The upcoming fight and my kid are all I care about now.
I saw your fight in Vegas. Man, you took a beating, didn't you?
What do you want, Jason? What are you doing here?
My father and I have a job offer for you. If you change your mind, you're interested. Time and place is on the card. Not gonna forget what you did on the inside, Johnny. You need anything, you call me.
So, who are we going out with tonight?
Just Eric and my father.
You think Eric is ever going to get a girl and settle down?
I hope not. He's my last ray of hope. You ready to go?
I'm ready to go have your time.
Baby, you like this song, don't you?
You know I do. What do you think?
I think you need to go out there, get warmed up. We're gonna talk business for a few minutes, and I'll come give you what you want.
Like you know what I want?
I think you pissed her off.
She'll get over it.
Business is great. We're going to increase our cash flow.
Really?
Think you can handle the extra volume?
I don't know. Maybe. What do you have in mind?
Real estate. We'll buy property, flip it, take our profits. We won't hold on to any inventory, won't keep any property.
What kind of real estate we're talking about?
Anything that'll turn a profit. Commercial, residential, vacation, doesn't matter. As long as it'll close quickly, it's marketable.
Closing takes 30 to 60 days. Work with appraisals, background checks, etc.
Eric, we've worked long enough together for me to know that you enjoy the good life, right?
Yeah.
So tell me, Eric, how much is enough?
I can never have enough.
Help us with this, and it's an extra $100 grand a month.
Keep talking.
Jason's a licensed real estate agent. He'll do the paperwork. You close the deal.
Can you handle it?
Consider that your first month's advance.
Oh, yeah. I can handle it.
All right. Let's have a toast, gentlemen.
Well, I gotta take a break.
We're solid.
All right, bye. You guys done?
Just about. Have a little more business to discuss. You still pissed?
You have no idea.
Be right up. I don't know about you, but the heat and the alcohol make me sweat like a pig.
Yeah. Have the same problem.
Hey, Caleb. How you doing, buddy?
Fine. Do you want to see my mom?
No. I'm here to see you. Do you know who I am?
No.
I'm your father, Caleb. I've been gone for a bit, but now I'm back. I'm here to see you.
My mom said my dad was dead.
Dead?
She said he died of cancer when I was only 2.
Well.
Caleb, what the hell's the door doing open? Who the hell is this?
Caleb's father. Who are you?
Jenny, is some guy over here claiming to be your ex? Where'd you say you were from?
Identity.
Johnny fucking Thompson. I'll be damned. You know, never thought you'd walk again after that last fight.
Oh, shit. Dude, that was you, man. You got the fuck beat out of you.
Why don't you go back inside the house? I need to speak with Jennifer in private.
What the hell are you doing here?
I came to see my boy.
Mom, I thought you said my dad
Caleb,
was...
go inside. but I say go inside!
I have a right to see him, Jennifer.
No. No, you don't. You know what? You lost that right a long time ago. How long has it been since you've seen your son, huh? Huh? Maybe, I don't know, 6 or 7 years, huh, Mr. Big Shot Fighter? Too good for his own flesh and blood. And his wife. What about child support, huh? Forget about that too? How fucking convenient.
Listen, I'm sorry about all that. I was in a different place than I am now. I want to make it up to him.
No, Johnny. It's too late for that.
Yeah, I think it's time you fucking left, yeah? And I think it's about time you shut your fucking mouth and get back inside the house. This doesn't concern you.
Go. Fuck. You know what? I have a court order that says that Caleb is mine. And if I see you here ever again, I will call the fucking cops. Do you hear me? Now leave. I said get the fuck out of here. Fucking piece of shit.
What's the asking price?
$2.5 million.
See if anybody's home.
Hi, are you here to see the house?
Yes, we are.
Thanks, come on in.
How you doing?
Jason.
Nice to meet you.
It's a beautiful place.
Hope you guys haven't been waiting long.
It costs us a lot of money, Johnny. The next time you borrow money to bet on yourself, make sure you can win the fight.
Yeah, well, about that, I'm not really sure what happened.
I'll tell you what happened, motherfucker. You let your ass get kicked by some 22-year-old no-name underdog bitch from the streets. And what's strange to me is how fast you went down. Now, I've watched your previous fights. That's why I agreed to this bet. So I must say I'm very disappointed in your performance. Did you know I used to be a boxer, Johnny? That's why I'm doing what I do today. I'm still pretty good with my hands, so I figure, why not make money with them? The deal was simple. We loan you the money, we set the odds, and you win the fight. Now, with your record, that should have been a cakewalk. But I'm beginning to think that maybe you were double dipping. Maybe you had a bet on the side for more money, and that's why your ass went down. So you leave Vegas, and you come, and you're living here in this shithole apartment in this shithole town. And obviously you don't have any cash stashed around here. So I guess what really happened is, how can I say it, you bitched out. The problem is, Johnny, I loaned you $150 plus the VIG, which was pretty steep in your case. But now I'd say you owe me $1 million.
We got another fight coming up. And with the earnings, I can pay you what I owe you. You get the money that you lent me, plus the VIG, and we call it even.
That's not how it works, Johnny. You see, some of the money you lost belongs to people that I don't even want to fuck with. So the problem is, I owe money as well. Now, you might be thinking, what does being good with your hands have to do with being a bookie?
Cut the bullshit, Joe. Just get it over with.
Pain doesn't scare you, does it, Johnny? Well, I got something that will. You've got till the end of the fight to bring me $1 million, or we're gonna take your son, and I'm gonna practice my trade on him. Let me tell you something, Johnny. I'm not very good with kids, so I imagine I'll really fuck this up. That's enough. He's got to win his next fight, doesn't he? Yeah. Oh, yeah. While I'm thinking about it, put that in your wallet. You remember how you felt when you lost your dad? That's nothing compared to the pain you'll feel when you lose your son.
Rachel?
Johnny, what are you doing here?
Just here to meet some old friends.
No, I mean home. What are you doing at home? Are you just visiting?
No.
There's our boy now, chatting up the waitress.
Training.
Yeah.
For how long?
To be honest, I'm not quite sure. It's been a while.
Yeah. It was nice running into you.
Yeah, you too.
Come see me before you leave.
Okay.
Johnny Thompson. In town less than a minute, already hitting up on the redhead.
Been a long time, Johnny. Good to see you.
You too.
Have a seat.
Well, let's get right to it. We've got a lot of jobs lined up, and we need a man with your skills to make it happen.
What kind of skill set are we talking about?
What kind of skills are we talking about? Talking about armed robbery. Banks. I need a partner. You come in with us, you get 15% of the net take.
When do we start?
Tomorrow. Meet the driver at this location.
Hey! You didn't come see me before you left.
Sorry. My mind's just been all over the place right now.
Well, my shift is over. You want to go grab some coffee or something?
Sure. Why not?
I'll drive. So, what made you finally come back?
Mostly to get my son. I need to get him away from my ex.
And how exactly do you plan on doing that?
Money. Buys everything, doesn't it?
You know, I've missed you. I know we were having some problems and everything, but you just took off. Didn't even warn me.
You see my last fight?
Yeah, I watched it.
You know what the funny thing is? It took a 5-year stint behind bars to finally gain the skills necessary to fight professionally. I mean, I grew up around it, but I never really cared for it until I got away from it.
Come on. Let's go back to my place. I've got something to show you.
What?
Come on, you'll see. Here, why don't you pour us some wine? And I will be right back. What are you looking at?
Nothing.
Have a seat. I made this for you, but you left before I had a chance to give it to you.
How did you do this?
I'm a photographer. It was easy.
Yeah, but all the pictures of my father? I mean, how'd you get them?
Connections. I know people, Johnny. Do you like it?
It's great. Thank you for doing this. So how'd you know this kid?
Him and his father run a body shop. He's pulled a couple of jobs for us in the past. He's a hell of a driver.
You trust him?
With my life. Brennan, I'd like you to meet your new teammate, Johnny.
My pleasure. I've seen you on TV. You got some stones, man. Getting on that with some of those animals?
I like the rush.
Ah. You like the combat. I like the chase. I think that's why this is gonna work out.
Well, you ready?
Let's do it. Let's go over to the side. Have ourselves a look.
Not bad.
That's our wheelman.
Let's go.
That's the bank. They open at 9 o'clock. We go in at 9:30. Brendan's gonna jack the car, and we're gonna pull up front. I go in, exactly 30 seconds later, you go in. I'll be crowd control, You take out the guard and head for the vault. That's why we have to do this in 3 minutes. We want that vault money. If anybody becomes a problem, take them out.
I don't got any problem with that.
Good. More wine?
Mm-hmm.
To us. You know, I was thinking, maybe after work dies down, we should go out of town. Get out of
I have to use the ladies' room. I shall return, so don't call here.
You have a very beautiful wife.
She keeps me on my toes.
Oh, excuse me, gentlemen. I need to make a phone call.
What are you looking at?
Oh, I think you know. Call me when you're ready to get together again. You know, last time I thought it just might have been the alcohol.
It was.
Sure. Hey, you, sir. I need you to remove your hat.
Hold up! You! Into the fucking vault now! Move! Hurry up! Show that back faster! Hurry the fuck up! Move it! Get your face down on set! Move! Hurry the fuck up! Feel it! I got my eye on you! Hurry up! Hurry with your face down on the set! Move it! Everybody get up! Hurry the fuck up! Faster! Move it! Anytime after you not be going home to your wife and kids. Fill the bag up! You have 30 seconds! Move it! Hurry the fuck up! Move it! Everybody hurry up! Faster! Ice gun! I will fucking hit you! Are you looking at me? Shut up! Hurry the fuck up! Move towards me! Move towards me!
Get out of the car! Mom! Get the hell out of the car! Mom! Yeah? That hurt? You want some more? You want me to tie you up, you little shit? Stop! Sit down!
Piece of shit. Why don't you try hitting somebody who hits back, motherfucker?
Mom! Mom!
I will fucking kill you!
Mom!
Fuck!
Guys, stop it! You're killing him! Johnny! I'm gonna kill you!
Stay the fuck down!
The cops are coming!
Let me get you out of here, Caleb.
You're going back to prison! No! No!
Come.
No! Wait, back! 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 Back!
Put the kid down! Put the kid down! Hands on your head! Turn around!
Hands on your head!
Hands on your head! Now turn around!
Turn around! Get on the ground!
Get on your knees!
On the ground! Don't move!
I hate you! I hate you!
Let's go. You guys okay?
I hate you! You're gonna ride hell, Jack. I hate you!
Johnny Thompson? All right, 10-4. Thompson's me and B.
Hey, it's a lucky day you made bail. Come on.
Wish I could say I was surprised to see you.
Your debts just went up from 1 million to 2 million. What's so funny, Johnny? I want in on the heists.
We haven't taken in anywhere near that kind of money. And the cut's already split 4 ways.
Well, that's no problem. You just renegotiate the cuts. Or start hitting more banks. Now, you go tell your friends you have a new partner. And that I'll be stopping in to pay them a visit.
Here we go. The Santachi brothers, huh? I see the resemblance.
I'm adopted.
That's for not telling me about the heists.
Yes.
Agent Pate, I want you to make a list of every boxer, every MMA fighter in the Kansas City metropolitan area, professional and amateur with a criminal record. ASAP.
I'll get it to you as soon as I can.
Thank you.
my God. You look like shit. What the hell happened to you?
You want the long version or the short?
This time of night, I only have patience for the short.
Broke a guy's nose. Went to jail. Got bailed out. And then I had the pleasure of getting my ass kicked by a very large man.
And I thought my customers were bad. What are you doing here?
I figure, hey, since my car's impounded, why not stop by and see if you want to grab a bite to eat?
Of course you did. Get in.
Step into it. Good. Keep your right up. Throw your hooks. Throw your hooks. Work the body. There you go. Okay, more jabs, Johnny. Step into your jab. Hooks to the body. Good, getting close, go to the body. Okay, use your hooks.
Which one's Johnny?
You don't look like someone who follows the sport. Why do you want to know?
Well, I don't follow the sport. I'm an attorney, and I have a client that follows MMA, and he wants me to set up a fight with Johnny. So, again, which one's Johnny?
He's in the black shorts, gray tank top.
Thank you, sir.
Was it looking too weak? Fit in the fucking bucket.
Thank you, sir.
See the guy leaving? Says he's an attorney. Has an interest in you for a fight. You ever seen him before?
No.
I'm gonna go meet some girlfriends. What are your plans?
Stay out as long as you like. Got a business meeting. It's gonna take a little bit of time.
Okay. If you change your mind, be sure and call me. Stop. I'm already clean. I don't want to clean up again. I'll take care of you later.
I want to hit bigger banks. 15% of the cut's not enough. Either renegotiate the terms, or we start hitting bigger scores.
You just get back in the game. You hit one bank and you think you're in a position to start negotiating terms?
This last job was a breeze. So why don't we go after bigger fish and make it worth the risk?
What are you thinking?
Bigger banks, bigger vaults, or 2 in one day.
We do that, we're definitely gonna need another guy. What do you say, wheelman? You up for the action?
I've got no problem with that. But we're taking on more risk. I'll need exit before you and Johnny to get the car running. Or we'll need another guy.
No. We keep the crew as it is. We just work faster. But can you handle it?
Look, man, I love the chase. And the high just got that much better. So like I said, no problem.
All right. Case out some banks, then we'll talk.
on. What's taking you so long?
Gotta be kidding me.
Just wait a second. Maybe they'll go away.
Son of a bitch.
Maybe we should ignore it. It's late. Could be like a weirdo or something.
Afraid it's Jason.
Sir, you left your card at the front desk?
This is it. We have to be quick. We all go inside and we're methodical. Brennan, you hit the registers. As soon as the last bag is close to full, you grab it and you get the car. Johnny, you grab the bank manager and get the vault. We have 2 minutes to fill 4 bags. Any questions?
I think we got it. Got it.
All right. Tell my dad we're on.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Are you in love with me? I think you are.
What makes you so sure?
Well, last night, you did that thing I like.
So pleasure equals love?
No, they're the same thing, aren't they?
I've got to get to the gym.
You know, I could give you a much better workouts than you're ever gonna get at the gym.
You know me and my background, right? I mean, I haven't always hung around model citizens.
Yeah, so you're not a priest. If you were, you wouldn't be able to do that thing I like.
Listen, because of the fighting I do, I run into guys that might try to get at me by hurting those around me. Just be careful and keep your eyes open, okay?
Do I look like a valley girl to you?
I'm serious. Promise me you'll keep your eyes open.
Yeah, I'll keep my eyes open. When am I gonna see you again?
Soon. I'll call you. Oh, by the way, I do love you. I'll see you. Can I help you, sir?
60 seconds! Get the fuck down! Go! Move! 30 seconds! Don't you fucking move! Get the fuck down! Thank you very much. The bank is closed.
Went smooth, I take it. Very. JC and I will get the money ready to move. We gotta turn this quickly.
Son of a bitch. There's a die pack in this one. Half this money is marked. It's no good.
Close it. Burn it. Take the 3 good bags. We'll count the money later.
Massage?
We're health inspectors. There's been an emergency. We need everyone out of here right now. I said everyone out now! You heard the boss! Out now! Let's go! Everybody out! Now! Let's go! Outside! Lady! Outside! Let's go! Outside! You two! Outside! Let's go!
What the hell's going on?
I don't think we need to do anything rash. Very impressed. You're very talented, Johnny. Looks like you found a profession where you can make all of us a good living.
What are you talking about?
We're all businessmen here. Just like you. Let's put the guns down. Johnny here owes us money, and we're here to collect it.
Money's in the back. It's no good. It's marked. Die pack.
Well, that's too bad. That means you two have a new problem. Your partner here owes us a lot of money. $2 million to be exact. And I'm beginning to believe he's not going to be able to cover it. And since he works with you two, that makes it your problem and your debt as well. Now we can take care of this in a civilized manner, or we can take care of it the way my 2 associates would like to take care of it, which involves breaking things and hurting family members and informing the FBI that maybe they should be arresting certain people. Or we can do it my way, which is working something out where we can get the money into my hands by the end of this week.
Now hold on a second. You said I had until my next fight.
Change of plans. I'm ready to get out of this shithole town.
Everybody just calm down. Now today was a trial run. Next week we're pulling off a score where we can all retire in style. Do you want to pass that up?
Go on.
We'll contact you at a location and we'll bring you $2 million in cash, unmarked. And then Johnny's debt is cleared.
We know where you live. We know your wife. Johnny, we know your girlfriend and your son. And I don't think any of them want you to fuck this up. What's going on?
Joe McRae's a bookie from Vegas. I borrowed money from him before my last fight, so I could bet on myself.
Eric and the bookie are friends. Maybe Eric's been talking.
Who's Eric?
5 robberies, 6 weeks, and no fucking leads. Nobody's that good.
Miller, I've got a friend in the NYPD. A few years ago, he had a case that was similar to this one. 3 black males dressed as white NYPD detectives rob a bank. Case goes on for weeks, then months. No leads. Nothing.
So how'd they get them?
One of the knuckleheads writes a letter to the mask company. He thanks them for making such great masks.
Really?
For $1,000, you can have your identity changed completely.
Well, their MO is that they're only robbing the Kansas City banks that have branches that are close to the interstate. This one was in like a half a mile from an on-ramp.
What about the fighter?
The fighter? Who's that?
It's Johnny Thompson. He's from this area. He's been training in Vegas for several months. Just had a fight in Vegas. Big fight, got his ass kicked. Came back home, got busted for domestic violence, posted bail, out in the streets within hours.
Does he have a record?
Oh, hell yeah. He spent several years in the state penitentiary for accessory to armed robbery. He and his 2 partners robbed a convenience store. They didn't know the clerk had a gun. One of his partners turned his back on his way out, a guy named Steve Winston. The clerk shot him in the back, put him in a wheelchair. Johnny and this Winston guy never ratted on the other guy, so he's still out there. Ironically, his dad was also a fighter and a bank robber. Got killed in the bank heist back in the 80s. After Thompson got out of jail, he went back to the gym, trained, eventually turned pro.
Miller, we can put a tail on Johnny. We follow him, find out who he's running with. We'll ID his whole crew and every player in it.
Where you been?
Oh, you know, out with the girls, little shopping. I saw a movie.
What movie did you see?
Some comedy. But it wasn't very funny.
Who was in it?
Ben Stiller? Why?
That's strange. I didn't realize he had a movie out right now.
What are you doing, Jason?
Just trying to have a conversation with my wife. So, where'd you really go?
I'll tell you what. Why don't you follow me around tomorrow? Then you can see where I go and what I do every day. Okay?
Where did you go, Kristen?
Fuck off, Jason.
Is he the first, or is he just one in a long line?
I think the fumes in a nail salon are starting to fuck with your brain a little.
You know what?
What?
You're a whore. You know better than the whores we have working in the salon. We have an opening. No interview required for you.
At least I'm not a faggot.
The fuck did you say to me?
I said, you are a faggot. You and your dad running a nail salon? You're a fucking joke.
You fucking bitch!
Go with me! I'll go to the FBI.
Oh,
I
yeah?
swear to
Yeah?
God.
Yeah?
Stop it! Go with me!
I want you to get out! You hear me? I want you to get out! Get your shit and get out of here!
If anyone's leaving, it's you. What are you gonna do? Shoot me?
You're goddamn right I will.
Fine. Your ass is gonna be in prison once I tell them what's been going on in that salon.
You think Eric is a saint? What the fuck do you think we've been conducting business for?
Hello.
Eric. Joe McCrae.
Hey, Joe. Good seeing you the other night. I thought you said you wouldn't be caught dead here. Why are you here anyway?
Business. You gotta go where the money is.
Like there's a lot for you here in Kansas City.
Listen, I'm gonna be coming into quite a bit of money here in the next few days, and I could use your help deciding what to do with it.
Yeah, sure.
I don't want to talk about this over the phone, so I'm out here in the parking lot. I'm wondering if I could come in and talk a while.
Sure, whatever I can do to help.
Okay.
I'll see you in a minute.
May I help you?
Yes, I'm Joe McCrae, here to see Eric Hoffman.
Okay, just a moment, please. Joe McCrae is here to see you? Sure, I'll send him back. You can go on in.
Thank you. Nice tattoo.
Joe McCrae.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Come on in, come on in. So, how can I help you, Joe?
Oh, the usual. Got some money to clean up.
How much we talking?
$2 million.
$2 million? Let me guess. Investments?
Hey, may I help you? I need to speak to Eric Hoffman.
Okay, do you have an appointment?
I didn't think I needed one.
We've got a real nice piece of property we'd like to buy in Vegas.
Well, I'm sorry, but if you don't have an appointment...
Just pick up the fucking phone and tell him Kristen's here.
Okay.
Nice. Oh, just a minute. Yeah. Who? Tell her to give me just a minute.
Sure. All right. He said he'll be right with you. Would you like to have a seat?
No, I'm fine.
Somebody robbing the bank or whatever? Shit. Hey, isn't that wife of that guy that owns the nail salon?
Yeah, it is.
You son of a bitch. You're nailing that, aren't you? You know, I was in the nail salon a couple days ago. Nice place.
What are you doing at his nail salon?
Business.
What'd you get? A pedicure or a sucky fucky?
Well, you know, I figure I'm in Kansas City. I might as well look good and feel good at the same time.
That's kind of weird, don't you think?
Not as weird as you fucking the wife of one of your customers.
Well, she's a customer, too.
Oh, that's even more fucked up.
Not really.
Oh, mercy. You know what? I'm starting to like Kansas City.
Well, you should. Just a minute. Yeah. What? What? Stop her.
You want me to get that?
No.
How long are you gonna make me wait? Jesus Christ.
I'm in a meeting, Kristen.
Can we have some privacy, please?
I was just leaving. I'll call you on that later on. And good luck.
He knows.
Who knows what?
Jason. About us. He knows about us.
You're just being paranoid. He doesn't know shit.
Trust me, he knows.
Have a good day.
But I found out something you might be interested in.
Really? What's that?
I think I know how they're buying all this real estate. And I have an idea. how we can leave Kansas City and be set for life.
Wait a second. I recognize that guy. He was at the gym the other day claiming to be an attorney.
He's obviously not an attorney.
Son of a bitch. Did Eric fucking rat us out?
Listen, pretty lady. I have no complaints. I've got no reason to leave.
Fine.
Excuse me.
What the hell is she doing here?
I'm Ryan Miller, Special Agent, FBI. Where can I find Eric Kaufman?
Let me see if he's available.
No. Just point me towards his office.
Do you want me to follow her?
No. I'll deal with her later.
Eric Kaufman?
Yes. How may I help you?
My name is Ryan Miller. I'm a Special Agent with the FBI. We're here to conduct an internal audit. Are you the person we need to speak to?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Hello.
This is Eric. The FBI was just here to conduct an internal audit. We're gonna figure out something quick because our ass is on the line.
I don't know who this is, but don't ever call here again.
All right, work your way inside, Johnny.
Come on, Johnny.
You have to get inside.
More work, Johnny.
Work your way inside, Johnny.
What's up with you, man? Your head ain't here, man. Look like shit. Get the fuck out of my gym, man. You gotta fight right around the corner and look like shit.
You see that car over there?
The Hummer? What about it?
It's been sitting there as long as we have.
I'll run the tag.
Any more of your guys out here?
Nope. Airport rental. It's not a local.
What's going on, Johnny? You've been late to most of your training sessions. And when you are here, it's like your mind is somewhere else. A cop was in here today asking about you. He wanted to know your training schedule. If I knew where you were on certain days and times.
Nothing I can't handle.
God, Johnny, what have you gotten yourself into this time?
I gotta get my son out of here, Ernest. You can appreciate that more than anybody.
What did I tell you when you came to me for help? Do you remember? I said, don't let me down. And what have you done? You've let me down. We're done here, Johnny. I'd hoped you'd turn out different than your father. We're done. You're on your own.
I borrowed money from a crooked bookie in Vegas, and I bet that I would win the fight. And we both know how that turned out.
So how do you plan on paying him the money?
I was planning on paying him back after this next fight. But he increased my debt.
How much do you owe?
$2 million.
Well, don't look at me. I'm poor and I'm black. And even if I did have the money, I wouldn't give it to a crazy-ass cracker like you anyway. Shit.
He's been here for a couple of weeks with his two goons. waiting for me outside in the parking lot so they can follow me when I leave. If I don't get him the money in the next couple weeks, he's gonna kill my son. And I'm not gonna let that happen.
How in the hell are you gonna come up with $2 million?
I've got a plan. But I need your help getting out of here. I can't have them follow me.
Here he comes.
Hello, Johnny.
I just wanted to let you guys know, your front tire, it's flat.
Oh, what the hell is this? Easy, not yet, not yet. Let's see what happens.
What the fuck do you think you're doing? You wouldn't harm the hand that feeds you now, would you? It's your choice. You can choose to be all over YouTube within seconds, or you can get back in the car and wait for a tow truck.
If you run, I will find you. Before I find you, I'll do everything I said I'd do if I don't get my money. Just remember that.
Don't forget the wave. You're streaming live.
Is there a problem? I'm with the FBI.
Gentlemen, can I get anything else for you tonight?
No, we're good. Thank you.
Thank you.
The FBI is closing in. We need to disappear like ghosts. We can't go home, can't go to work, and after we leave this place tonight, we can't be seen in public till we finish this next job. Then we leave this city for good. You guys got somewhere to go?
How long is it going to take for the FBI to track the money back to us?
I don't have a clue. Johnny, have you heard from the Las Vegas bookie?
Yeah, they're kind of stuck at the moment.
What do you mean?
They're waiting for me outside my gym, so I slashed their tire.
Nice. We're gonna have to find a way to deal with them. Even if they take their cut, they're always gonna be hanging over us. Brennan, you sure you got a place to lie low?
I'll be all right.
Focus on a job first. Then we'll decide how we're gonna handle it. Anything else?
Nah, that's it.
All right. You guys know what to do. I'll see you when it's over.
Johnny and I are gonna stick around for a minute. Talk some business.
Joe's never gonna let us be until he has everything.
Well, we all have our problems, don't we? You have Joe, and I have an unfaithful wife.
Seriously, you're gonna hold me over an unregistered firearm? We're not in Vegas anymore, Toto.
Joseph McCrae, a bookie from Vegas. You've lived a pretty colorful lifestyle. Arrested in 95 for assault, 96 for attempted murder, served 2 years in the state pen. Out on parole. Dallas, 2000. Busted again for fraud and embezzlement. Your parents must be proud.
My father told me, you do what you gotta do to support the lifestyle you deserve.
What are you doing in Kansas City?
I hear they got some crazy little women here, and I'm gonna get me one.
No. Let's do this again. What the fuck are you doing in Kansas City?
They tell me ugly motherfuckers like you can get laid around here. Is that true? Go fuck yourself.
So you think Thompson's got money, and you and the Frankenstein brothers are going to collect. How you plan on doing that? We found 3 unregistered guns in the trunk of your car. Even for an ex-con like you, pal, that's a felony.
That's 15 years, Joe. A mandatory minimum of 15 years. Federal time. That means no parole, and you'll do every single day.
I'm running out of time. I'm tired of fucking with lowlifes like you. So here's what we're gonna do. You help me catch Johnny Thompson and his crew, and I'll tell the ATF to back off. Otherwise, I'm gonna watch you squirm like the little cockroach you are, while the full extent of the law comes down on you like a ton of bricks.
Can I come in?
Where have you been? The last time I talked to you, you told me that you might be in some sort of trouble and that I should watch my back. And that I don't hear from you until now?
Water receded from Dinah Street about 6 hours after it peaked, but the
I'm sorry. Will you hear me out?
Does it look like I'm going anywhere?
Although they have each other, they know that outside help would cushion them.
I'm gonna tell you everything that's happened since I left Vegas and what I'm about to do. But I need you to promise me that you'll think very hard before you agree or disagree with what I'm about to ask you. If you agree, you can never come back to Kansas City, and you have to leave this apartment tonight. But I promise you, Rachel, I can and I will take care of you for the rest of our lives.
Believable. You need to listen to me. Do you know why I chased you down in that parking lot? It wasn't because I wanted to rekindle whatever this shit is that we have. This fucked up relationship. It's because I needed closure. I waited for you while you were in prison. And then you up and leave, cut me out of your life to start a new one in Vegas. You can't just do that. You can't just walk into people's lives at your own convenience. It doesn't work that way. And then, like an idiot, I took you into my home. Realized how much I missed you and how lonely I've been. And I fucking sleep with you. When I was in high school, I used to sneak out of my mom's apartment in the middle of the night. And I'd go and sit on the sidewalk facing the street. I would stare at the cars passing and just hope to catch a glimpse of my dad's beat-up old pickup truck. You see, by then, you think I would have been old enough to realize that he was probably never coming back. But it didn't stop me from waiting. Just like it didn't stop me from running to the mailbox every birthday and every Christmas for a card or a letter or some slight indication that he gave a shit about us. Despite all that, disappointment after disappointment, I never stopped loving him. Does that remind you of anyone? If I listen to whatever scheme you've gotten yourself into this time, if I change my entire life for you, I can't be the only one that changes. I love you, Johnny, but I'll be damned before I spend one more day waiting on someone who doesn't make me a priority.
Never again.
About the job. I'll be in a minute. Let's do it. Well, $4 million in the vault, and we retire in style.
Hi, how may I help you? Oh, let me guess, you're here to see Eric Hoffman? He's in the vaults back there.
Hey, babe. Guess what I'm looking at? Our future. Meet me at the house in 2 hours. I'll explain later. Oh. Going somewhere? Look, I already told you guys everything you need to know about putting the names of the guys and helping with the loans. What more do you want?
You know, Hoffman, I can understand you wanting to fuck my wife. I can understand you wanting to get greedy, take money, retire. One thing I can't stand is a snitch.
Jason?
In the flesh. Let's dance.
No, no, no. Oh! Oh!
Snap your neck, you piece of shit.
You can come into my back and push me around.
Nice. You're not going anywhere, you piece of shit.
You won't get away with this.
Sounds good, little piggy. You piece of shit?
Yep. All right. I'll see you in maybe 10 minutes.
You're wasting your time. As soon as you leave, the bank employees will come in and untie me. What are you going to do with that?
Before I do this, I want you to know how much pleasure I'm going to get from it.
Fuck you! No, fuck you! You fucked our crew! Now it's your turn.
I don't give a fuck about your crew. No, 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 no!
Stay with me. Stay with me. There's more coming.
No, no, no! 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 Stop! Stop!
Oh. Feel like you need to catch your breath.
No more. Just wait a minute. You're a businessman, right? You don't act out on emotion. You're smart. You're about dollars and cents. Huh? I have $5 million in an offshore account. It's yours. You can have it. $5 million. I'll give it to you, Father. Trouble I caused you and put you and your crew through. Huh? What do you say? Huh?
I'm gonna have to think about it.
No, no, no! Oh. Fuck! Yes! Ah! Oh, yeah!
Oh, God damn, I love this. Yeah!
It's time for the gun for now.
No. No, no, business!
Got a bit of a mess back there. We're gonna send a cleanup crew. Eric's working on cleaning it up. He'll be back there for a while.
All right.
Have a good day.
Back up.
Who the fuck are you? Johnny send you?
Where's Caleb?
Who the hell Chad, we got company.
Both of you on the ground now.
I don't know who the
ground.
bitches fucking came in.
On the ground.
Whoa!
Now.
Look at that. Why don't you get that out of my face, bitch?
Get on your stomach. Hey, sweetheart. Tie up your dumbass boyfriend.
Yeah, you put that gun down, I'll kick your ass.
Did I stutter? Go faster.
Shut up!
In the feet.
Okay.
Turn around. On your stomach. Now. Hands behind your back.
Put that gun down, kick your ass.
Legs. Cross them.
You know you can't take my son away. You know that, right?
Dead.
Is that what Johnny told you to do? You know you can't
Oh,
take
what's your mother with a fucking ear now? Either of you move or try to get up, I will shoot you. Do you understand me? Oh my god. Caleb, I'm going to get you out of here. Who are you? I'm a friend of your father's. Is he here? No. But I'm going to take you to see him. Do you think you have the strength to walk?
I think so. I'm just hungry and dizzy. How long have I been in here?
Oh. All right. Listen to me. I am going to get you out of here, but I need you to do something for me first, okay?
I just want to see my dad.
You will. I promise. First, I need you to hold my hand and close your eyes. Do you think you can do that? Okay.
Bitch, you're not gonna get away from this, you fucking whore!
Good to see you guys.
Likewise.
Well, guess this is where we say our goodbyes. It's nice working with you guys.
Great working with you, Johnny.
I'm not one for tears. Lived a good life, brother.
You do the same.
Well, that's my kind of car. It's good working with you guys.
Safe travels, son.
Are you ready to go?
Are you the cleanup crew?
Excuse me?
The cleanup crew. The other agent came through here and said that he was sending a cleanup crew to clean up the vault.
Where's Hoffman?
Back in the vault? That way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mr. McRae, it's Jason. Look, I've had to change the location of the drop. I'm going to text you the address. When you get there, look in the trunk in the garage. There you'll find your $2 million in unmarked bills. After that, I want you to get the fuck out of town, because we're all even now.
Well, you better be a man of your word. Damn lights are out. Let's get the cash and get the fuck out of here.
I'd like to see the look on the Fed's face when they realize the case is blown.
Oh, shit! You motherfucker.